This is just great. Another nouveau riche influencer is going to stand in front of his $15,000 new stainless steel refrigerator, and he's going to lecture you about how to cook more economically. Wow, does anybody need that? I don't think so. Nobody needs that. Nobody wants that. So let's just not do it, right? And like, it's a Anyway, eating cheaply at home. Yes, this whole pound of dried beans was only $1.50 at the grocery store. This onion was also $1.50, which is weird because this is way less food than this is, but you know, this is more expensive because it's fresh food. Fresh food is for rich people. Being poor sucks. It sucks that when you're poor, you can't have like a new and interesting meal every day of the week. You have to eat like the same thing for days on end. That's not very nice. It's just kind of a reality, right? And of course, the fact that it sucks to be poor is at least a little bit by design. Personally, I'm kind of glad that I'm rich. I also have trouble sleeping at night knowing that I've encouraged so much ass eating over the course of my career, but I try to emphasize as I go that ass ought to be regarded as a special treat, not a staple food. Alright, after a couple hours of simmering, there we are. Use as little water as possible if you want thick ass, but if they're too thin, you can just boil some of the water out right now. Ooh, this looks like it could be a thumbnail.
Trullimero trullicina. Il pretiletin in piscina. Formaggio sulla trulla lima.
Okay, so when the beans are soft, they're done. Actually, it's good to get them like slightly more soft than you want them because when they cool down, they're going to firm up a little bit. And also we're going to put some acid in here, which is going to have the effect of firming them up. This was $2 at Kroger this morning, this entire gallon of acid. I would guess a couple of tablespoons, we'll see. Balance it with the sugar. This isn't cheating. If you want something sweeter, you can add sugar. Just like if you want something blowing acid. Garlic powder, cumin, oregano, lots of it. Went a little heavy on the sugar even for me. Very serviceable Cuban style black bean. So that's like 6 good meals that I can just put into the fridge and then eat for 2 days and be fed for 2 days. Oh, why do I have a $15,000 refrigerator? You remember you're listening to a man with a $15,000 refrigerator. You probably shouldn't pay attention to a damn thing he says. And honestly, I'm kind of freaked out about it, but it's kind of a good example about how once you start spending money, it can end up leading you into spending more money in ways that you would not have expected and not even wanted to. And here it is. So yeah, we bought this house. It came with a really, really fancy. Hey, don't feel bad if you're poor. Or, I mean, feel bad because being poor sucks. Personally, I'm kind of glad that I'm rich. I hope I've given you some of what you're worth today in addressing this very common internet topic. Yes, absolutely, cooking at home can be much cheaper than eating out, but you don't get to eat ass because being poor sucks.